So, wow, these chairs aren't made for big boys. Welcome, everybody. I am Chris. This is Sara Malone. This is 7 Minutes for Seniors. This is our first segment. Thank you for joining me.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
We are at Market Street in Palm Coast. If you could see the beauty of this place, it's incredible. We're actually in the bakery, secluded from everybody. You'll probably hear some noises in the background. There's probably going to be residents walking around and everything like that. No big deal. But we're here to talk about you and what you do, the Spin Network, Active After 50, you know, all the fun things that you do.
All the fun things.
So we'll start at the beginning. Sara Malone, who are you?
Who am I? You know, I ask myself that question all the time. I am a mother, I'm a wife, I'm a daughter, I'm a sister. But for this, I am an entrepreneur. That's a little bit about who I am. I like adventure. I like being outside. I like all the things. I like helping people. I like community.
How old is your baby?
My baby will be 2 next month.
So it's not a baby anymore.
She isn't, but she's my baby.
That's so awesome. I remember when you had the baby. And,
it was like yesterday.
And then we were like, wow, where's Sara? And then all of a sudden Sara was back holding the baby.
I wish I could bring her. That would make these meetings very awesome.
And of course, so you didn't start this though. Your dad started this.
My dad started this. He had the idea. My parents retired from New York, and he wanted to just meet people and be involved. You check out some networking meetings. There was not one for senior providers. So he had the brilliant idea. He started the meeting, and a couple years later, I came in and kind of steamrolled it, took it over.
So what's the name of your company? Because I know you have several different things that you do, right?
So my company is the Active After 50 Group, and we have 3 arms. We produce the Active After 50 Expos. We have an online resource directory, activeafter50online.com, and then we produce these spin meetings for professionals to network.
Right. So we are today at the spin meeting in Palm Coast at Market Street. The Active After 50 Expos are the opportunity for the senior providing businesses in the area to have a booth at these amazing expos. Hundreds of people walk very carefully and very safely around around the expo and get to see all of the businesses and everything like that. And if it weren't for you, I mean, we'd be waiting for the county or the city or, you know, some other civic organization to set something like that up. So it's really appreciated having somebody who understands the nuance of being senior providers versus just being healthcare providers. You know,
and that's what it's all about. My calling came from, I'm not even sure if you know this, my grandmother had Alzheimer's before she passed. My parents moved down primarily so my mother could take care of my grandmother. And I kind of watched her struggle and succeed through that process, and just learned how valuable resources like yours, like all of these resources are for people as they get older.
Right. And then of course the Active After 50 online directory. Is that what it is?
Yep. And that's basically a collection of all of the business owners, business people I have met. They're vetted, they're people that we know, and it's an online resource directory which does the same thing as the expo. It's a way to learn what resources exist in your area. So instead of a generic Google search, you can go to activeafter50online.com and look for an estate attorney that we know that is vetted, that's in our network, and you know you're going to get a good attorney.
And that was active. You're going to see it right down here at the bottom of the screen, right here underneath my hand, activeafter50online.com.
Yep.
All right.
Check it out.
So then the name of your company specifically is Active After 50?
Yep, Active After 50 Group.
And then SPIN is just an acronym for Senior Provider Information Network.
Exactly. It's not a spin class. We don't have the bikes here. A lot of I get that question at least a couple times a year.
I'm not sweating because I worked out.
Just a networking meeting to meet other professionals to do the same thing.
So do us a favor. This is going to be included at the end of every time, but go ahead and let everybody know how that they can reach you specifically.
So the best way to reach me is my cell phone, 904-829-4502. That's 904-829-4502. My email's pretty easy. It's my name, SARA@activeafter50group.com.
And the website, activeafter50online.com. .com.
There you go.
Very good.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to finish our first segment with 7 minutes for seniors. I'm Chris. This is
I'm
Sarah
Sarah.
Malone. Appreciate you guys, and we'll see you tomorrow.